Greetings from Bermuda, this is BDA Limey and welcome back to the Pyramid Ultimate for January 2023. So for those of you who don't know, the Pyramid is a challenge system for roguelike and indie games. We draft a set of 5 games. For each game we pick a primary and a secondary objective and then we play them and we try and score as many points as we can. Each primary objective is worth 125 points, each secondary objective is worth 75 points, for a total of 200 points per game and a potential 1,000 points for a perfect run. So let's pick some games. Which ones have I got? Which ones am I any good at? Which ones did I not play last month? Because we're not going to pick the same ones 2 months running. So Dome Keeper we played last month. Hades I would love to put in, but I'm not good at it, so I can't. Peglin is going to be the first pick, so we're going to drop that. Actually, we're going to carry it with us. Friends of Abyss, Revita, also have, but not good enough at. Yeah, action games. 1 game, 2 if you count Dome Keeper. That's what happens when you get to my age. Fatid, how you doing, sir? Adventure, Caves of Cud, Hollow Knight, Minecraft, Slime Rancher, Stardew Valley, World of Horror. That's all a nope. Dice games. I do have Risk of Rain, that is true, but I have only played it that one time that you and I played it together, so yeah, definitely not good enough to play it in this. Circadian Dice, however, is going in, so that the objectives for that got a big rework in the last Pyramid update, so kind of excited to maybe get that and play that. Slice and Dice I would love to put in, but I'm not good enough at it yet, and I've not unlocked enough stuff, so I need to play that more, and then maybe another month we can bring that in. Dicey Dungeons, I don't know, chat, what do you think? Should we put Dicey Dungeons in? I didn't play it last month. Let's put it in. We can always not pick it later. The way I'm going to do this is the same way I did it last month, which I quite liked, which is the draft version of this. So we build a big deck of games, and then for each pick, rather than just picking 1 and playing it, we will draft 3, and then we will get to choose from the 3. So we still get a bit of wiggle room, and it gives all of you in chat a chance to kind of persuade me what I should play as well. And then do the same for the primary and secondary objectives as well. Flip 2 of each of those. Nova Drift I have. One day I will go back to it, maybe, and play it and get good enough to be able to pick it, but I'm still not there now. Brotato will stick in. I'm not, oh god, no, hang on though. Brotato, all the primary objectives are all difficulty 2. Oh crap, I'll put it in. I've never beaten Brotato on difficulty 2. So if we pick this, I'll probably fail. But then again, we played Super Auto Pets for one of these challenges, and I'd never beaten that before, and I won that for the challenge, so who knows. Vampire Survivors, I'll put that in. I've just recently 100%ed that, so that's quite satisfying. I still haven't done all the secrets and stuff, but I did do all of the objectives, so that was fun. And Neophyte I thought about picking up in the sale, but never did, so do have that. Super Auto Pets, I'm not going to put it in. I don't like it enough, and I'm definitely not really good enough at it, despite what I just said, to want to put it in, so no. Just King I picked up in the sale, but haven't played yet. Astronarch I picked up in a previous sale, and still haven't played yet. Despots Game we can put in. I think I've played enough of that. Not very good at it, but the objectives for this are not too bad, so I could probably do it in a pinch. Loop Hero is another game I would love to be able to put in, but I didn't get far enough in it to be able to, so that's staying there. Deck Builder, okay, this is my jam. So Fights in Tight Spaces I did last month, so I'm not going to do that again. Griftlands I played ages ago, and I've completely forgotten, and I never played the last character that they released. So I'm not going to put it in. Again, one day I'll kind of go back and get good enough, and then I'll put it in. Inscription Casey's mod, I have that on my desktop to play because I would like to put that in, but I've never played it. I played all the way through Inscription, so I'm assuming it wouldn't take me long to get familiar enough with KC's mod to put that in, but I'm not there now. Marvel Snap I will next play when they optimize it for PC and have screen resolution options. Monster Train can go in, Poker Quest can definitely go in, Ring of Pain always. Shogun Showdown is great, but we played it last month, so that's staying out. Slay the Spire will go in, Slay the Spire Downfall will go in. And then down to platformer, Celeste, no. Cuphead, don't have. Dead Cells, no. Downwell, don't have. Gungeon, not good enough at. Don't have. Rounds, it's a fun game to play. I enjoy playing that. Me and Fahid played some of this together the other day. But as a pyramid game, it will be over in like 3 minutes. So no, it's not going in. And then Space Gladiators is another game I bought in a previous Steam sale, but still haven't played yet. Probably would be very, very bad at it if I did. And then, yeah, Spelunky also falls into the category of games that I'm no good at. So, Dungeon Crawler. Crypt of the Necrodancer, Cult of the Lamb, Dead Estate, Gungeon... Wait, what was the other Gungeon? What's the... that? I don't know. Anyway. Don't know, don't have, but I'm no good at. Don't have. Okay. Progressing through quickly. Nope, to none of those. Shooters. Nope. Enter and exit are different kinds of games. I think I was confused as to why they're in there. In different piles. I guess I've never looked to exit the Gungeon. I just played Enter. And wasn't good enough at it. So what else? Dungeon Death Ball, that can go in. FTL not good enough at. Into the Breach I enjoy, but last time I put this in a pyramid run, it took like 4 hours to play it, so I think I'm going to skip it. Oh, here we go. Strategy as well. Get some more in here. So Shotgun King is going in. Mini Motorways I would put in, but we played last month. Playtip I don't have. Luck Be a Landlord, that can go back in. I played a lot of that. Haven't played it since the recent update. Isle of Arrows played last month. Bloons TD6. I just started playing that. I think that can go in. I'm actually not sure if I like Bloons TD6. Confession. It's doing quite well on YouTube at the moment, but I don't know if I enjoy it that much. It doesn't seem to have enough depth to it, to me, but there you go. I always feel like I do the same thing every game. Anyway, maybe I just need to play it more. Alina is going in. That can be a long game as well, but I enjoy it. I'd like another excuse to go back to it and try and beat it. Would be good. Hey, Nwegia. The Bloons objectives get really easy because you play on medium. Oh, okay, cool. Well, there's definitely a chance there then. This is probably actually a good way to play Bloons because it gives you some structure, right? You're trying to do a particular kind of thing, which I think is what Bloons needs. Like, I've been enjoying Bloons more. The last few times I've played it with just the objective of, just winning using a certain type of monkey. And that's made it a bit more interesting. But yeah, I don't know. Still think Isle of Arrows is better. Go play Isle of Arrows if you haven't played Isle of Arrows. I am... By normal runs, you mean just like the regular maps? Easy, medium, hard? Yes. I mean, basically that's all I've done. Persuade me that Bloons is good and there's other stuff that I should do. Tell me how to play that game. Yeah, so I saw that there are extra game modes for each difficulty. But you've still got to beat it on like the basic level first, right? Before you can unlock those. Oh, easy has primary monkeys only. Okay, maybe those would make it more interesting. I don't know. I'll maybe keep poking at it. At the moment, the YouTube views are the only thing that's keeping me going on Bloons. As soon as it craters on YouTube, I'll probably stop playing if I don't get hooked on it beforehand. But we'll see. Backpack Hero. That should go in. Again, some of these are going to make for long runs, especially with me playing. But I do like Backpack Hero. There's been a load of new characters released for it since, well, a load. 1, 2, maybe, since I last played. So it would be fun to go back and maybe play those. Although they will probably, I guess, not be in the objectives for this. But still, going back will be good. Forward Escape the Fold. Should we put Forward Escape the Fold in? I guess because we're drafting, again, we can stick it in. And we can always not pick it. I like it, but it's a simpler game, and I've played it in, I want to say, a couple of pyramid runs before. Which is the only reason for not putting it in. And that's all the main games. The web-based games. The web-based games I don't love. I feel like we should have proper games in. Do I put a question mark deck in? Question mark deck seems a bit random, but I guess we're drafting. And on this as well, we can draft 5. I draw 5 and draft 1 to play. So, yeah, I guess we can do what we like. If we do it and we draft 5, we don't like him, we have to play him. Make up the rules as we go. All right, that'll do though. So that is 19 different games potentially. So we'll give those a shuffleroo. Okay, so let's see. Should we do situation cards? I'm never quite sure whether I should supposed to pick situation cards before or after we draw the games. After you draw your games, but before you draw objectives. Okay, and they're optional, so we could pick them and then not do them if we don't like him as well, I suppose. Yeah, go on. Let's throw some of those in. And yeah, if we don't like them, we'll ignore them. Okay, so let's draw some games first then. So, I'm going to pick 5 games, going to draw 3 for each and pick one of them. So, first, Slay the Spire, Dungeon Death Ball, Ring of Pain. Chat, what do you reckon? Any preferences? It's very tempting to take Ring of Pain. It's been a while since I played. Love that game. Love that game. I like all of these games. Dungeon Death Ball takes a bit longer than a Ring of Pain run. And Slay the Spire, I guess, takes even longer too for me. They are all good choices. I don't know. What do you reckon? You don't own Dungeon Death Ball, so you're going to say Ring of Pain. That's fair enough. I did say we were going to try to pick games that as many of us as possible on the Discord had. So if you want to join in on this run and post your own scores, you can do, just for a bit of fun. It's always difficult though, because it's always been difficult to find games that more than 2 people have in my very small community. But yeah, I don't need to be persuaded to take Ring of Pain. Ring of Pain it is. I can't remember when we last played that. Oh no, that was kind of part of the aim of this month's run was to do it based on what you own. And Kate, but I think Kate's busy tonight, so. But I know what games she's got as well, so we can pick based on that as well. All right. Yeah, I'm very happy to give you decision-making abilities. I build the deck and draw the cards, and you pick the final game. That's fine by me. Okay, game 2. Balloons! Oh god, do I even need to draw 2 more cards? Forward Escape the Fold. Monster Train. It's got to be balloons, really, doesn't it? Let's do it. I'm not even going to wait for you to say, because I can't believe you would say either of those other things. So, game 3. Vampire Survivors. Too late's picked. Despots game. Rotato. 2 horde survivals. One of which I'm good at, one of which I'm not. And Despots game, which I beat on easy difficulty once. Although I only played it on easy difficulty once. And I've never beaten it on normal difficulty. But I think all of the objectives let you play it on easy. You have all of these. So actually I don't think Despots game... I wouldn't necessarily say it's easy, but it's definitely doable, I think. You know, I played a lot of Vampire Survivors. I've played a lot of... Well, I've played a fair bit of Brotato. I played a lot of Vampire Survivors. I'm not really good enough at Brotato. Yeah, I think Vampire Survivors is maybe too easy, although having a sure 200 points is never a bad thing. And you say a sure 200 points. I thought I had a sure 200 points with Alvaro's last month, and I screwed it up and only got 125, so you never know. You never know. Let's pick Despots game. I may like Brotato more than Despots game, but like I say, I think that's a bit of a big ask. And it's been a while since I played Despots game. And we've never played Despots game in Pyramid, and we have played Brotato. So, who knows? They may come back. Last month we did this draft, and what was it? I think it was Forward Escape the Fold kept coming back. It came back for like 4 picks, I think, and it never got picked in the end. Poor thing. Speaking of which, Brotato is back, along with Shotgun King and Dungeon Death Ball, who's also back. But determined to get a look in. Any preferences? You need to finish making your web-based randomizer. You don't have Dungeon Death Ball, do you, Fahid? Do you have Shotgun King? How many other people have Shotgun King, actually? I could check the spreadsheet. We have a spreadsheet that Fahid made in our Discord, which is actually in the Pyramid Discord as well. That makes it easy if you're planning on doing a multiplayer run of this, for the people to just enter in the games that they've got and then see at a glance which games are shared. Okay, so you don't have Shotgun King, but you do have Brotato. So my preference again is Shotgun. Well, see, I actually haven't seen the objectives for Shotgun King, so I don't know how bad they are. I haven't. Oh, maybe I did look at them, and they were like, they require you to beat it on a difficulty level that I'm not entirely sure I've unlocked yet. Are they reach floor X in endless mode? You know what? Let's have a sneak peek. Where are we? Shotgun King. So what we got? In throne mode, kill the Black Bishop, play it on... Oh, so these are still written for the previous release of the game, where it had multiple, like it had easy, normal, hard, king difficulty, I think. And then, like about a month ago, I think just before the new version of the Pyramid came out, they changed it to have 15 difficulty levels. So I actually don't know what normal or higher difficulty means. So I think we're gonna have to interpret that in our own way. Yeah, same. In throne mode, kill the White King. Play on normal or higher difficulty. In endless mode, reach floor 9. Okay, well that would be easier. Wait. Wasn't endless mode added in the recent update? Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was there before. Reach floor 10, reach floor 11, reach floor 12, reach floor 13. Okay, so there's... Alright. I would say we can do... I think it's quite hard, actually. Even though there's 15 difficulty levels, I struggle to beat it on difficulty 2 for a while. So I'm going to say if one of these comes up, we can just play on difficulty 1. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a go on difficulty 2, but... whoops. But yeah, that's the objectives. So I don't know, Fahid, what do you... It's up to you. Do you want to see me fail at Brotato? Or give me an opportunity to shine, maybe, would be a more positive way of putting it. Or do you want to buy Shotgun King? How much is Shotgun King? Is it in the sale? I nearly got a free key for it, actually. I used to subscribe to the Punkcake Patreon, but I just recently cancelled that in an effort to try to spend less money on games. And they're just giving away a free key at the moment to current subscribers because they've been kind of behind in their normal plan of releasing a game every month. Flip a 3-sided coin. It's up to you. Do you? I would probably rather put Shotgun King in, but if you don't want to buy it, and if the game doesn't sit, I mean, you don't have to buy it anyway. What am I saying? You don't have to play all of these games. You could well beat my score even only playing 4 games out of the 5. That is entirely possible. In fact, didn't you do that 1 month? I seem to think you did that 1 month. So I'm putting Shotgun King in. Executive decision. Okay. Alright. Final game. If Brotato comes back, maybe we'll pick it this time. Maybe. First option, be a landlord. Second option. Ooh. Third option, slay the spire downfall. I tell you what, we will draft. Wait, how does the question mark deck work again? We're actually drafting... Oh no, they don't have secondary objectives. It's divided into free and non-free, right? And we just draft the objective. So, yeah. So why don't we draft 5 and we'll add them into the mix and then we'll choose between 7. That seems reasonable. So, should we do free and paid? Which ones are which? These ones are paid. 87 paid, 50 free. I'd actually rather go for the paid ones on the basis that they're more likely to be proper games. Because we did the free ones on the first pyramid run, and I think we got Minesweeper in that, didn't we? 3 paid, 2 free. There you go. Okay. All right. Sure. Have I picked up the whole deck? I have. Okay. Is it R that shuffles? Yes. Okay. 3 paid, 2 free. Okay. 1. Dungeon cards. Well, how about that? I played that for the first time the other day. Get a score of 500 as any character. That's very easy. We should do that. 200 points? Yes, please. Dungeon cards is also $2 on Steam, so it is super cheap. Second one, Going Under. I have no idea what that game is. Third one. What What the heck even is the name of that? Ballistic King? I don't even know what that game is. So, okay. There you go. That's the 3 paid. 2 free. Nonograms. Go to puzzle.nonograms.com and complete a 15 by 15 puzzle in under 10 minutes. Okay. Wait. And the second one, Beatbox. Streamers only. Go to beatbox.co and recreate a song from the last game you've played. You have 30 minutes. Okay. Oh, did I not shuffle? I shuffled this pile. Did I not shuffle the free pile? That's fine. I'll put that back in there and I'm going to redo it. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. I'm skeptical that any of these will be something I want to play, but we'll see. Chess.com, defeat the Jimmy bot. Deepest Sword, beat the game in under 30 minutes. No idea what that is. Chess. Kind of dull. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of these. And I'm going to get rid of these. And Dungeon Cards is going to become our third option. It may well get kicked out. But Dungeon Cards is the question mark card. So, we have a choice of Luck Be a Landlord, Slay the Spire Downfall, or Dungeon Cards. Yeah, this is very easy. I think it's very easy. I seem to remember like 900 being my lowest score or something in the first 3 games that I played. And it's a cool little game. I like Dungeon Cards actually. It's very, very simple. But it's only $2 on Steam, so you can't really complain. So chat, which game should I pick? God, I could go for any of these. Like I say, Luck Be a Landlord has had an update out since I last played it. Has it added in the Landlord boss battle? I think it has. Although the 1.0 release is due in a few days still. You have a clear bias? Why is that? Or Slay the Spire Downfall, which I loved. I loved. And it's been a while since I played that, so an excuse to go back to Slay the Spire Downfall would be great as well. But the downside of that is it's probably a 3-hour game for me. But I could try and play fast. Maybe that should be like my secondary objective is to beat the game in under 5 hours. Apparently someone else was on your PC. Now you have a clear bias. What's your bias? I'm happy to be guided by you guys. Because I could happily do any of this. I think Luck Be a Landlord would be more... Luck Be a Landlord is more random, for sure. But it's fun and it's shorter. And yeah, Slay the Spire Downfall is longer, but fun. And Dungeon Cards is short and I think easy. Your bias will be Downfall. Were you involved in Downfall at all? Is that why you have a bias? Or do you just love Downfall? You've had your influence on the run. You're going to head to bed and see what the challenges are tomorrow. What? You can't leave now, Fahid? Leaving now? We haven't even picked the objectives. You were involved? Okay. Well, I love it. So, is it? Oh, really? Oh, awesome. Okay, I had no idea. I think it's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, loved it. So professional. It's like a professional DLC. And it was great. When I first heard about it, it seemed a bit weird. It was like, I don't know what that'll be like. And it actually took me a while to go and give it a go. And then when I did, I was so glad that I did. Oh, but it will take me ages to play. No, we'll put it in. Just do it. All right. I don't mind that it takes me ages to play. It does mean that when I try and create an edit of the run for YouTube, it ends up being like 3 or 4 parts long. No, that's fine. That's fine. I have no expectation. I'm just happy to look for guidance. If I had a strong feeling, I would pick one anyway. So, all right. So there you go. That's the 5 games. We're supposed to do a situation deck type thing now. So let's do that. Let's roll a dice to see how many you get. We're going to divide this by 2 round down. Okay, 2 situation cards, and if I hate them, I'm going to ignore them. I didn't shuffle. Roll 2d6s. You can replace a game you drafted with a game at the coordinate of the d6s. You can replace a game you drafted with a game at the coordinate of the d6s. I'm not sure I'm going to want to do that. Wait, does this still work? Now that we've changed this, we've got more than... Because the games used to be laid out over here. I don't think that works anymore. Or rather, it's going to be limited to the quadrant of the games that I'm bad at. So I think we're just going to ignore the situation card. Okay, next one. Whenever you draw a primary or secondary objective, draw 2 and choose whichever you would like. But if a curse shows up, you must take it. Well, that's kind of how we were going to do it anyway. That's how the draft mode for Pyramid works. So let's draw 1 more, see whether we get something interesting. And if not, we're just going to go and take objectives. Roll a d6. Your roll determines the... God, I can't read. Roll a d6. Your roll dictates the action you perform. 1, reroll a game. 2, reroll a primary objective. 3, reroll a secondary. 4, replace a drafted game with a question mark card. 5, replace a game drafted with a game of your choice. 6, draw another situation card. You know, I've decided I don't want to do this. Goodbye. I like the games we've picked. I don't want to redo the things. Let's just go for it. So, Ring of Pain. Where are we? Let's select everything. Why did it not select the games over here? Does Tabletop Simulator have a selection limit or something? You used to be able to select all of them and shuffle. Okay, fine. We'll do it individually. Ring of Pain. So, primary objective is going to be one of those. And the secondary objective is going to be one of those. Alright, primary. Beat the light path on normal difficulty with the double candle. Beat the dark path on normal difficulty with the dark stone. I can't really remember. I always end up having to look it up, even though I played a ton of this game. Is the light path the owl ending or the non-owl ending? I don't really care either way, so we're just going to take that one. Secondary objectives. Attack an exploding enemy at least 4 times. Does that mean the same exploding enemy 4 times or just any? I would say any. That's not too bad. Replace your scroll whenever offered. Ooh, that could make life harder. Go on. That makes it more interesting. Let's take that one. Primary, secondary. Okay, balloons. Yeah, I think I don't really like the situation deck unless I've drafted something that I don't like, but then I try and avoid drafting something I don't like anyway. So yeah, that's fine. It's all optional. Okay, balloons. Primary, choice between that one and that one. Secondary, choice between that one and that one. Primary. Beat carts and darts on medium using Gwendolyn. Disable monkey knowledge. Okay, well that's fine. I haven't played that much Bloons, so I don't have that much monkey knowledge anyway. Carts and darts, I have no idea if... Is that a basic map or an intermediate map? I have no idea if I even have that. I assume I can unlock any map, though. The other one, beat Rake on medium using Obin. Disable monkey knowledge. Yeah, assuming I've got the map or got access to the map, I don't mind Gwendolyn or Obin. I've played with both of them a little tiny bit. She's fire. Fire's always more fun. Let's take that. And I guess if I discover that I can't get carts and darts for whatever reason, then I'll try and take Rake if I can, and if I can't get that, I'll pick whatever I can get. Which I think is legit for the pyramid. If you don't have the stuff unlocked, you're always allowed to kind of do whatever. Okay, secondary. Use only dart, tack, ice, bomb, and super monkey towers. Okay. Having done a run the other day using only dart towers, I feel like I could probably do that without any trouble. Use only the support squad. Only the support squad? So that basically... Oh, geez. So the engineer for turrets plus buildings? Like, he's the only monkey, isn't he? I guess that would make it interesting. This feels easier. So let's take the interesting option. Okay. This is either going to be an easy 200 points or 0. Pick the right one. Okay. I guess I can just get rid of those. Okay, Despots game. Primary. Pick between that and that. Secondary. Pick between that and that. I'm trying to shuffle it. Oh, God. F. Okay, win a run on the game mode of your choice, use the preset cosplay. Win a run on the game mode of your choice, use the preset cooking show. Okay, I have both those presets available. Doesn't matter. Let's go for cosplay. Secondary. Oops. Beat at least 5 enemies in King of the Hill after winning your run. That might be challenging. Even the one game that I won of Despots game, I did not beat 5 enemies in King of the Hill. I think I might have been 2, maybe. Save 150 gold at once. Both of these are time to grind challenges. Okay, well... Oh god, this does seem mildly terrifying. And it's been long enough since I played the game that I can't think how hard this would be. This sounds more exciting to do, so we'll pick that. And then at least during the run, I can spend as much money as I like whenever I like. So we'll try that. All right. Game 4, Shotgun King. Shotgun King, Shotgun King, Shotgun King. Shuffle the primaries. Choice between that one and that one. And shuffle the secondaries. Choice between that one and that one. Okay. In endless mode, reach floor 11, or in endless mode, reach floor 12. That's an easy choice. Secondaries. Oh, curse. Okay, escape rope. You can only use souls when no other moves are available. Got 3 attempts as well. Okay. I did one run in endless mode. I think I got pretty far. I think I got to floor 20 something. Although that was with chat helping me, so I guess it's conditional on that. Okay, well, we have a curse, so we have to take that. That's... You can only use souls when no other moves are available. Right, okay. So if we don't have anywhere where we can legitimately move, we can use a soul to move. And that's fine, because that's often the only time I'll use a soul anyway, so I don't think that's too bad. So I guess we've got to pick 2 more, so that can be one of them still, and then this will be the other one. So picking between, get 2 of the same black card, or end a floor with no other piece left alive. This is probably easy, maybe, especially if we do it at the beginning. 2 of the same black card is completely RNG dependent, so I'm gonna take that. Okay, primary, secondary, curse, and those over there. Okay, final game, Slay the Spire Downfall. Primary, we have a choice between this, and secondary, we have a choice between this and this. It has been a while since I played, is the only thing. Well, win a run, beat Act 3 as the champ, or win a run as the Hexaghost. I'm trying to remember how their special powers work. I can kind of remember the Hexaghost. I can't remember how the champ worked. So champ is far easier. Oh really? I better do this quick then before you nerf him. I seem to remember enjoying the Hexaghost. I don't remember the champ. But if you say champ is far easier, that'll do for me. Secondary. Flawless at least 1 boss. Flawless meaning don't take any damage. Swap the boss relic at the start of the run. What is the champ's boss relic? And is swapping that basically effectively going to mean... What is that going to do? This seems horrible. This at least, it feels like you could work around it. Enter a random stance at the beginning of combat. Oh, I can't remember enough about this as the champ. But this feels easier than this, I think. So I'm going to take that. All right, that is it. So there is only one thing left to do. Put the cards over there, and it hits the magic wall that moves the cards around. No, there's like magic walls underneath the pyramid name that prevents you from lining things up. This drove me absolutely insane last time. Okay, well that's good enough anyway. All right, click for name. This is gonna get a rename so I can read it. This is the Redditor's Pyramid of Midlife Crisis.